alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, ayyuhan nas al-habib. Peace be upon you and the mercy of Allah and His sanctification, O beloved people. Al-yawm al-arba'i. That means today is the fourth day. So, that means today is the day in which Mercury's energy is accentuated. The energy is very simple for today. Mercury in Leo, ruled by Sun in Leo. Simple. Now the unsimple part is Mercury is retrograde. So that means that its energy is going backwards through the zodiac, right, in degree. So it's still going to be in Leo for a while. I don't think it's going to exit the sign of Leo. In fact, I think it's going to stay in Leo for a really good and long time because it's still in the high degrees. Well, not high degrees, but the mid degrees, like the teens. So, with Mercury being retrograde, the usual spiel is, make sure that are paying attention to contracts when you put on contracts, and check your mail. Things might get delayed, or you might have power outages. Even that type of stuff is happening. But the more esoteric way of looking at it, more than exoteric, is this stuff is happening in your mind. All is mental. So Mercury right now is causing us to rethink in our mind, reassess how much attention we've been paying to our thoughts. I know I'm doing it, and I'm getting really better at it. And it's actually very beneficial for me because my Mercury is in Leo, so this is a very great time, which is why I'm constantly recording. This time has been predicted by the Most High because I've been wanting to come online and share my knowledge, and I've been sharing my knowledge to the point where now it's time to share new knowledge. I've put out a lot of information on the planets and how to use them. One of the videos up on YouTube now, and that's how to use the planet's energy for every day. So there will be more in-depth videos going further into these concepts. Right now, this video that I'm talking about now is a Mercury in retrograde in Leo type of video, right? Because I'm reassessing as I'm talking what I should be talking about. So in real time, I'm showing you how this energy is playing out and how to use the energy. Yes, it comes naturally easy to me because my Mercury is in Leo, so I'm really aligned with the Mercury of the time, and my Sun is in Leo, so I'm aligned with the purpose of the time, and everything's working out for me lovely, right? It's all mental. So reassess what you're paying attention to. Reassess what you're talking about, how you're saying what you're saying, your tone of voice, how you really perceive yourself, because certain things automatically imply other things. Who are you being, Sun in Leo? Who are you being? Right? That's the Mercury in Leo. What are you thinking? Which leads to Sun in Leo, which is vitality. It's, who you're being. So Mercury retrograde, rethinking who have you been being up until this point. Your actions will show you, right? Your demeanor, how you look at your life. What do you do when you're around people? What do you do when you're by yourself? What do you think of others? It's a reflection of what you think about yourself. How do you talk to others? It's a reflection of how you talk to yourself. All works out. Now you have to rethink these things, reconsider it. Right? Retrograde. Say it over. Say it again. Run it back to yourself. Like now, I've got to listen to my videos over, and then when I listen to my videos over, I'm like, oh, okay. I can add this and add that. You know, I'll make my notes. I have notes, and those notes will be put to good use. Right? Mercury and Leo, scripted, alive. The Most High said, let there be light. And it is. Simply just be. Kun fayakun. Be, and it is. It just says be. Be. Light. And it is. It sort of works like that for us too. However, the 3D, Tawhut, the Matrix, it takes time to catch up to that. So, if you look at the Matrix, right, the 3D illusionary world, because it does say that in the Quran, that this world is an illusion, right? It's a delusion for a time, an enjoyment for a time. But you'll be tested while you're here. What's the test? The test is Mercury in Leo, Sun in Leo, Mercury retrograde. Are you going to rethink how you've been interacting with this matrix? Have you been being according to the matrix, or has the matrix been being according to you? Now, the matrix is always being according to you because you've been given dominion over it. Yes, this earth is the matrix. You've been given dominion over this. You've been given dominion over the earth. You're a Khalif if you're a man, a Khalifa if you're a female. No matter what your nationality. So, you've been given dominion over the earth, but your personal earth is your body. Right? So, reassess. Have you been taking care of yourself? Physically, mentally, emotionally? Have you really been being that Khalif or Khalifa? Do you hold your head up straight, not too high, you know, not high and haughty, but high and mighty, right? High and haughty, doing what you ought to do. Watch that, bro. Stay safe on these roads. That water looks murky, but it's beautiful at the same time. But yeah, keep your head on a swivel. Stay focused. Leo is a fixed sign, so focus is the rhyme of the time. Reconsider what you've been focusing on. Retrogrades are actually really good. They give you the chance to reassess, fine-tune everything before it goes forward. Imagine you was able to look at things in your business, right, before putting all of these things out, only to find, oh, if you would have put it out before reanalysis, you would have had an even bigger conundrum afterwards that you would have had to fix, and you'd probably have to shut the whole thing down and then restart it again. So the Most High put the retrograde system into effect so that we have time to reassess how we wish to connect. The rhyme of the time. So I intend that this lecture has been beneficial to you. There will be more lectures on different topics because the planets of the day have been played out, and now there's new things that I can talk about that I've been waiting to talk about. But I also need, I don't mean to say a platform, but a foundation, a mental foundational basis with which to talk about it, because you know a lot of the information is all over the place, and I like structure. Mercury square Saturn. That's it for today. Stay focused on your mind, and stay focused on your mind on your plans for the future. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa nas al-habib wa